Today was frustrating, and honestly, it didn't go at all how I wanted it to go. I just got my Top Step Express account, and I wasn't proud of the way that I started this account off. And the biggest issue wasn't the market, it was actually my own risk. On the higher time frame, the market was bullish, but on the lower time frame, price broke to the sell side, so I was looking for a retest. I took the first retest off of the area that first broke, and I lost way more than I planned on losing for the day. The second trade was even worse. I got filled late, and to follow my rules, I put my stop loss behind structure, and I still got cooked. So the day was pretty much over early, but not because of bad setups, but because my risk pretty much put me in a hole that I have to dig myself out of. And after my first loss, I could feel myself getting emotional. And usually, if I don't catch myself, that's typically where things tend to spiral. So instead of forcing things with this account, I'm making a decision that I don't always like to make. What I'm going to do is reduce my risk on this account to one micro contract. And as I'm getting more comfortable with the account, I'm going to work myself back up to three micro contracts. Today wasn't about saving trades, it was about admitting that I didn't perform well at all today and choosing not to make things worse. That's part of managing trades after you mess up. This is honestly where my trading journal matters most. Not on green days, but days like this when you have to be honest about your risks, emotions, and decisions. I wrote this day down so I could see exactly how I overshot my risk, how it affected my mindset, and how I decided to scale back instead of forcing trades. If you're curious, the Notion journal I trade every day is linked in the comments. It's how I work through days like this instead of brushing them off. All right, let me show you how today played out. What up, what up, what up? All right, this morning, again, we're looking at gold. Daily, we are out of here on gold. That red line that I was telling y'all about, where I was looking for a price to potentially reject, nah, gold took off. So essentially, right now we're looking for buys. I broke down the setup like there's no structure forming. Gold is just going straight up. Like that's it. Gold is going up right now. You start seeing a little bit more structure as you go down in the time frame. So 30 minutes, I kind of boxed off the high and this pullback area that I'd be conscientious of. But mainly, I really want this high to be broken right here. When everything's said and done, 15 pretty much looks about the same for the most part. So when I go to the 5 minute, and I'm actually glad I looked back at the 15, it helped me out a little bit in terms of what I'm looking for the day, right? So on the 5 minute, I pretty much looked at the structure this way. So impulse correction. I'm mainly looking for price to pull back. What the? Okay, I'm mainly looking for price to pull back into this zone. Price is bullish so far for the day, so I'm expecting that to still go into today and for a retest and a sell-off to max this area right here. This will be my stopping point, and then from there, I'd still wait for this area to be broken because price could do something like this, right? So, boom, coming on down, breaking this low right here, then let's say a retest and hit the low right here, stop, and pretty much hit one of these. Boom, act like it's about to break, doesn't break at all, and then take off, right? So that's if things sell off. But right now, I'm actually looking at the setup right now. Hold up. Because another thing I was considering, let me see if my fib lines off with everything. 38. It'll be creating a double bottom here. Price, I have to break above this area for me to take it. We're gonna see if this is a double bottom. This is why I wait. This right here is exactly why I try to be patient. Look at this. Look at this. All right, structure broke. So price is gonna have to actually give me a little bit more data for me to understand what I need to do at this point. What I'm currently seeing right now is, okay, price broke structure here. It could pull back, push down, cool, or this is still the lower time frame, so we still have higher time frame dominance, and this could be essentially just respecting a higher time frame retest area. So price could be reacting off of that, break, retest, boom. But what I really would like to see is price coming out this direction, retesting this area and dropping. So we're gonna see how this plays out today. Either today we are not going to trade, or we will. I'm not really pressed either way. I'm just gonna let this all play out. All right, you guys, I'm in. Give me 1 second. Let's see how everything plays out right now. I got in right here with 3 micro contracts. I'm looking to take it all the way down to the bottom here. If this doesn't pan out, I'm going to go a little bit. I'm going to try another setup deeper into this zone here and see if it reacts. But right now, we're just trying to see how this plays out. What I really need to happen just to confirm, hey, we're going in my direction. I need this level right here to be broken to confirm, hey, we're on the 1 minute, we're going in the sell direction. But right now, I can only just wait. On the 5 minute, just looks like it's rejecting off of the 30, so we'll see. Yeah, and that 5 minute candle just opened, so yeah, we need this level broke. We need this candle broken right here to really confirm. Trying to see how I could have done this setup better. I think I took it how I needed to take it for the most part. But looks like I may end up getting stopped out. Unless it creates a double bottom. But let's see. Yeah, getting stopped out.
Order filled.
Why I didn't stop? That's annoying. Alright. Whatever. It's going back to my next zone. I end up risking more than I really wanted to because I don't have my typical bracket set up. But I'll set that up after this video. It is what it is. I just need to stay focused with this setup. But so far we're down 300.
Order filled.
Ah, oh, feel me late. Come on. Whatever. So price, just to let y'all know what's going on. Price threw off my entry, so it kind of offset my risk a little bit more. Uh, so again, I'm risking more than I wanted to. So if this doesn't pan out, this is not going to look good. Let me actually put it below behind the lows, and it's like if I got to take that L today, I got to take that L today, and I just have to be okay with eating it. So beautiful thing here. On the side note, it did break the candle here on the 5 minute, which is great. It's pretty awesome. That shows okay, it's still looking to go in that direction. This new 5 minute candle just printed. So hopefully it shows the same thing, right? So that's the beauty about this situation. And I'm going to go over another reason why I'm a little pissed. Later, just want to let it play out a little bit more. Matter of fact, we're just waiting anyway, so it really don't matter. And this is the last trade I'm taking for the day. So, anywho, so last time I was in, I had just got my $50,000 Express account. Went through the same issue, bro. I don't know what happened between me going from the combine to the live account, but it was drastically different. I ended up starting out risking a lot more than I planned on risking on my first couple of trades, and I could not hit a trade after that. Like it was like I lost. I didn't win one trade the last time that I that I received my account, and that annoyed me. So I know one thing that I am gonna do after this trade plays out, regardless if I win or lose, I'm going to reduce my risk and just kind of play it out because I like it makes no sense that I would be instantly losing like that when I'm just trading the same way that I traded before. So lesson learned, but that's the first thing I'm doing. Next time tomorrow, I think. Well, yeah, tomorrow will be the last trade of the week for me. So yeah, next trade definitely reducing risk, and we're gonna see how this plays out. So hopefully, it ends up dropping, but I can't guarantee anything. I can only trade the best way I can possible. Um, but man, it looks like we're gonna be like a $600 loss in the first day. which actually hurts starting out. So it is what it is. I just gotta drastically reduce my risk and play the slow drip when it comes to this. But I don't like. It's like every. Well, it's not every time. I only had one other time, but I just don't like how things feel like they change a little bit. So I don't know if it's just me or not. But one thing I'm doing is I'm reducing my risk regardless. You're not about to play me like this a second time. Because now it looks like I'm about to lose this trade here. And granted, today really wasn't a beautiful, like, clean day in terms of just the direction on the 5 minute. Higher time frame was definitely bullish, but this breaker structure here set things in a different direction. So it might be still going bullish for the day. So I'm not blaming the decision that I made. It's more so I know I'm going to have to reduce my risk to give myself a chance with this account. And that's cool. That is cool. But the way this is going, I'm looking like I'm about to get stopped out. Yep.
Order filled.
All right. Your boy did not get off to a great start today. So we are down the for $626. So the goal from now on, until we get a feel for this account, we're gonna reduce our risk down to one contract and work ourselves out of this hole and gradually move ourselves back up to three micro contracts and just get a feel for having this account. And that's about it, man. I don't like how they played out at all. This happened the same way in the past with the previous account, and I just don't like when, today wasn't the prettiest day, but at the same time, I don't like the way I started this account. So it is what it is, but that's all I got today. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully for a much better setup. But that's all I got. Peace.